young man is cleaning his car when a woman walks up and says mockingly, "Wow, you're really cleaning that car. Hey you, go wash my car." The young man replies politely, "Sorry ma'am, but I don't wash cars." The woman says impatiently, "Stop talking and go clean it. Isn't that your job? You'll get paid too. Look, this is my bonus for this month. Hurry up. The guy coming to meet me today will be here soon and I don't want him to see me looking like this." The young man replies calmly, "Alright, is this your car?" The woman answers confidently, "Yes, this is the one." The young man thinks curiously, "That doesn't look like a company car." The woman says demandingly, "Why are you still standing there? Hurry up and clean it. I want it shining like a brand new car. Just do your job and stop talking." The young man replies casually, "See you later." A little later, the woman calls someone and says anxiously, "Hello, Uncle Harry. Where's the man you wanted me to meet? I've been waiting here for quite a while, but I haven't seen him. Has he already arrived?" She then asks curiously, "What's he wearing? A gray work uniform?" Suddenly, she exclaims shockingly, "Wait, don't tell me it's him?" Uncle Harry replies patiently, "Yes, that's him. Didn't I tell you? He recently returned from overseas to take over the family business." The woman says disdainfully, "Him? He looks like a car wash worker." The young man replies pleasantly, "Yes, I'm just a car wash worker. Nice to meet you." The woman says arrogantly, "What's so great about that? Do you honestly think someone with your status is good enough for me?" "Uncle Harry, how could you ever set me up with him?" The young man asks carefully. "Are you Sophia?" The woman replies surprisingly, "How do you know that? Sophia is my childhood name." "Wait, are you my old classmate?" Then she says mockingly, "Oh my gosh, it really is you. We are in the same class. Everyone calls him Snot-Nose. He has a crush on me for 5 years. 5 whole years. He follows me around, and I reject him every single time." The young man asks lightheartedly, "What's wrong? Don't tell me you go through all this trouble just to arrange a date with me after all these years." The woman replies coldly, "Don't flatter yourself. Just because you find me doesn't mean I'll suddenly like you, especially not now. You clean cars for a living. Do you really think you're worthy of me?" Her friend says supportively, "I hear you've become very successful." She then adds sincerely, "He graduates overseas and comes back with impressive experience. He becomes the chief director of DC Group." The woman says proudly, "Exactly. He's the chief director of DC Group now, which means you're not on my level anymore. We could never be together." The young man replies respectfully, "That's okay. I hear DC Group is a great company, but we're here to get to know each other, not discuss business. If we get along, great. If not, we're still old classmates. We can be friends." The woman says sarcastically, "You still want to be my friend? You have no shame. I'm definitely taking your picture. At our class reunion, I'll put it on the big screen so everyone can see what became of you." Her friend replies disapprovingly, "That's not right." The woman says indifferently, "Not right? I already posted his picture in the class group chat. Honestly, I almost feel sorry for him. I can get him a job at my company, maybe as a security guard or janitor." The young man replies firmly, "I don't need your job. What surprises me is that after all these years, you're still exactly the same person you are in school. Your attitude is terrible and your character is even worse. I hear you work for Hayes Group, right?" The woman replies dismissively, "Yes, so what?" The young man asks calmly, "Have you ever considered that DC Group and my name might be connected somehow?" He then adds thoughtfully, "I hear Hayes Group is planning to make an overseas graduate their successor." The woman laughs loudly and says mockingly, "Oh please, don't tell me you think that person is you. You get a tiny opportunity and now you're dreaming. If you're really the successor, then I'm the chairman's wife." Her friend says gently, "Don't say that. He's working hard and you keep making fun of him. Don't you think you're going too far?" The woman snaps angrily, "Too far? Think carefully before you speak. Are you on my side or his? Get out of my way." The young man says seriously, "Sophia, how can you treat your friend like that? If this is how you treat people, who would ever want to marry you?" He then turns to her friend and says warmly, "Miss, you're absolutely right. I think you're a genuinely kind person." The woman replies mockingly, "A kind person? This is supposed to be my date. But honestly, you two seem perfect for each other. Why don't you just get together?" The young man says firmly, "Enough, Sophia. I understand that you don't like me, but are you seriously trying to stop me from even being friends with her?" The woman replies coldly, "If you want to be friends with her, that's your choice. But if you stay close to him, our friendship is over. Now choose love or friendship." The friend answers decisively, "I choose him." The young man replies gratefully, "Thank you for appreciating me." The woman says furiously, "So that's how it is? If you choose him, your father's security job is gone tomorrow. And yours too." She then turns to the young man and says boldly, "Actually, I'm testing you. We're perfect for each other. You're the successor of DC Group, and I'm the chief director of Hayes Group. I'll give you a chance." The young man replies sternly, "Keep your hands off me. You have no shame. People like you aren't worth being around." He then turns to the friend and asks gently, "Do you have a boyfriend?" She replies shyly, "No, I don't." The young man asks hopefully, "Then would you like to be my girlfriend?" She replies happily, "Yes, I would." The woman shouts angrily, "You two are unbelievable. If you end up together, nobody will wish you happiness." The young man replies confidently, "That's not for someone like you to decide. I believe plenty of people will be happy for us. Don't you agree?"